Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my good people out there, my good trade geniuses. Welcome to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and brand ambassador of the Edge Funder, Trend Genius. We are live in here on a Tuesday. It's been cold these past few mornings, y'all. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go. T. Pruitt, good morning. Hella Bands, good morning. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Morbid Drifter, good morning. Morning, not feeling well. Gonna hit this open market breakout, then retire back to bed. Got it. Twyla, good morning. Queen Honey Mama, happy new day to everyone, and good morning to you. XD Flying, good morning. Kaz, Grand Risings, Mr. Cologne, good morning. Mike, good morning. J. Royal, good morning. Soaking Insider, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Was what? Was hailing yesterday. Oh, wow. Yeah, the weather's been wild. Good morning, man. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling out there? One word me. Let me know. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know how y'all feeling. Good, relaxed, not relaxed. I know you, Morbid Drifter, said you weren't feeling well. All this weather change, that's the only thing I don't like when we have like weather change like that a lot. That tends to happen. Start to get a little nasal and sinus stuff going on. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling? Let me know. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Distracted. Ooh. What's going on, Soaking Insider? Said you're feeling a little distracted, huh, my guy? Love, that's what's up. Kaz said love. Kaz said he feeling a little love this morning. That's what's up. Me personally, I'm not tired. I just coming off the weekend. I had some decent rest last night. I mean, the night before, last night, some decent rest too. Just actually getting myself back in the groove. Feeling motivated. Only need one more consistent day to get approved for a payout. That's what's up. Mike said chilled. Oh, got you. Soaking Insider said work stuff. Gotcha. I got you, my guy. Yeah, it can be like that sometimes. But I know you got this. So with that stated, who else we got? Okay. Mr. Payout, Jerry Jack in the building. Good morning. He said he's feeling good. How about the rest of y'all, man? How are you guys feeling? Just going to spectate today. That's what's up. Nothing wrong with spectating. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with spectating. My voice, I don't know, I guess my voice kind of starting to come back a little bit. I was hoarse off the weekend. But yeah, other than that, I'm feeling good. I have no complaints. I'm showing up. I'm here. Sometimes it'd be a little, it would be a little tired. Sometimes we don't be. Good morning, Sneha. Blue Purple Peace. That's what's up. XD Flying. Chris, amazing. That's what's up. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Go and give me them free likes and that free subscription. It'll take you nothing but some clicks. That's all I ask for. Free clicks, and I'll take care of the rest. Yes. How's everybody feeling, though? Everybody else, how y'all feeling? Let me know. One word me. Let me know how y'all feeling. It's always important that we talk about this in the morning, like how we feeling, when we step up on the charts and we're getting ready to, get it in. It's always good to, have an understanding of where are we at, mentally and somewhat emotionally, but, just to figure out, where we are and how we're feeling and all of those type things. So as I told y'all, I was a little tired coming off the weekend, but I feel good, though. I honestly do. I feel good. Come on, y'all. Let's get them likes up. We got 34 watching, only 15 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's get them up. So with that stated, what we got? Jude River, what's up? Had to call out of work today, feeling under the weather, but trying to make up what I get from work on the charts today. That's what's up. I like it. Nothing wrong with that. That is definitely a good thing. Yes. So Everybody doing okay? Let's go ahead on and jump on to our screen share. Where we at? We got 36 folks and 17 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's catch it up. Let's catch them likes up. All right. So today's Tuesday. We had news already come out at 5:30. We had peak core PPI, Tuesday the 14th. What else we have? We have member Goolsby speaks at 6:45. That's really neither here nor there. That's yellow news. Not a big thing. Good morning, Serena. Karate 357. Grand Risings to you, my brother. Good morning. Good morning. Other than that, we have some more FOMC members speaking, but nothing major. Nothing major. Nothing really here for us to worry about. It's all yellow folder. Pretty much that's it. Pretty much nothing. Who we got? Serblaptin, Serblaptin 510, Serblaptin 510. I like that. 510. You from the Bay? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are on, we rocking NQ. Absolutely. We just going over news right now. Serblaptin 510. You out the Bay? Keys World, good morning. Twyla said, feeling good. I've been grounded to paper trading the last 2 weeks due to blowing an account. I needed it. Hey, it's always good to ground yourself. Always good to take a step back and, you know what I mean? See what's going on. When I say take a step back and see what's going on, like, yeah, go ahead and get that paper trading in. Just try to understand possibly what's going on. Ha ha ha. He said, yes, sir. How would I know? I mean the 510, but the Serblaptin. A lot of people don't even know about that. Mob in a black and yellow hoodie. I see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Q, Grand Risings, Terry Hart, good morning. Josh Threats, blessed. That's what's up. That's what's up, y'all. That's what's up. That's what's up. We got the yay area in the building, too. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so as I stated, nothing pretty much going on with news. We had red folder news come out at 5:30. That was core PPI. That's pretty much it. We have some yellow folder. They're all FOMC members speaking, but they're not Mr. Powell, Mr. Thanos. So we don't really have too much to worry about with them speaking. Other than that, let's go ahead and jump on the charts. Let's do our daily bias for today. Let's get that in. Remember, we show up on the charts the same way every day. So let's get it. So 5, let's mark it out. 5 to 9. Remember, I'm on West Coast time. So just correlate the times to East Coast and Central. If you're on Central, of course, it'll be 7 to 11. If you're on East Coast time, it would be 8 to 12. So we're marking these out. We'll talk about what these are once we mark them out. So then we're going to mark out 11 p.m. This is from last night to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. this morning. Let's go and mark them out. All right. So what are we doing? We're trying to see what price did. That's just going to 5 minute. Be like less candles. All right. So we marked out our 9 to 11. Excuse me, 5 to 9 and 11 to 2. 5 p.m. last night to 11 p.m. last night. Excuse me, 5 p.m. last night to 9 p.m. last night, 11 p.m. last night to 2 a.m. this morning. So we're marking those out, and we're looking for the London high. We're looking for the high and the low in each session. So this will be Asia. So this will be the Asia high right here, and the Asia low actually would be right here. Now, what are we looking for? We're looking to see if London, because this is not the full session of London, but this is just our cheat code. So we're looking to see if what London did, if London swept Asia's highs and or Asia's lows. So we know it swept the high because this is London high right here, because London started at 11. So this is London high right here, and this is London low. London low did not sweep Asia's low, but it did sweep Asia's high. So with that stated, we're looking for NQ to be bullish. All right. So there it is. This is the high of Asia between these time frames. This is the low of Asia between these time frames. This is the high of Asia between these time frames. This is the low of London between these two time frames. We can use this one or this one. It doesn't matter. We can use this one. It's right at 2 a.m. It meets the metric. We can use this one. This will be the high of London. So we know the high of London took out the high of Asia, but the low of London did not take out the low of Asia. So with that stated, as I just said, we're looking for our daily bias for New York to be bullish after the New York Open. So between 6:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m. Till 2 o'clock p.m. We're looking for bullish sentiment. All right, we're not married to the bias, but that's just our little cheat. That's just our little cheat code to get an understanding of what price is going to be doing during the New York session. So we can go ahead on and delete these lines. Delete these now. And we're looking for price to be bullish. Well, one thing we do know is what? There's a lot of liquidity sitting right here, right? A lot of liquidity sitting right here. How do we know that? Because we're price trended bullish last night. So we know that traders got in on longs, right? They got in on buys. So that means their stop losses are sitting down in this area. Some went long and held. Some went long and some are possibly even trailing their stop loss. Excuse me. Either way, we know that there's sell side liquidity. We know that. So what am I looking for NQ to do? I'm looking for NQ to possibly to come down and then go up. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. Come down what? Come down and possibly sweep some of this liquidity, sweep one of these lows, if not one of them, both of them, and then possibly continue on bullish. So that's what I'll be looking for today. Let me get back in here. Miss Empress, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Y Denim, good morning. Stephen Brown, good morning, good morning. So that's what we're looking for. We have 3 minutes to the open. And yeah, let's see what we get. So while we're doing that, I'm going to do my daily levels in front of you guys. For the ones that want to know how to do this, I have a video on my channel that, here we go. I have a video on my channel that'll show you how to get these. So let's go. Let me do this real quick. Where are we at? This is 6:30. So we want to look where everywhere price touched yesterday. So that would be this line, delete, this line, delete, price touch this line, delete. Looking for everywhere price touch when market opened yesterday. Not when market opened, but during the whole New York session. So we're going to delete all those lines. Boom. What's this? This right here too. Still a part of our session here. Here. All right. So price got all that. Market opens in 1 minute. Alarm going off in my ear. And let's do our dailies now. And our daily levels that we're always doing for the candle from the day before. That's how we do that. Candle from the day before. Let me just reset the chart this way. All right. So our dailies would be on Monday's candle. That's how we get our targets for today. This is Monday's candle. So we're going to do the open, high, low, close. The low of this candle is 24,914, 24,914.50. So we're going to go to 24,914.50, and market is opening in about 10 seconds. 19,450, got that one. And we'll do the the open of this is 25,004.25, 25,004.25. Market just opened. Let's see here. We're going to do the close of this, which is 25,543.50. 25,543.50. Real easy. Boom, got that one. Then we want to do the high of this candle, which is 25,590.25. My bad, y'all. I got a button on the front of my mouse and it hits my other computer. It does that. All right, let's get back up here. All right, market open. Dang, market open strong too. Wow. 25,590, 25. 25,590, 25. Let's get this in there. Market kind of going ham right now. All right, so let's jump back. All right, here we go. All right, so market opened here. Pretty strong momentum there. Where do we have daily levels? All our daily levels are, excuse me, y'all, all my daily levels are below. We know our bias for tonight. Our bias from the overnight session was bullish, but as I told y'all, I was expecting price to come down, take some of this liquidity. If you look left, let me go back on a 5-minute. If you look left, we have a lot of liquidity here. So I'm looking for price to come down and then possibly continue on bullish. That's what my bias is. I'm not married to that bias, but that's what I'm seeing. What about y'all? Miss TNR3, good morning. Pivot Point, good morning. D Young, good morning. Daniel, good morning. Hella bands. I know news, politicians, world events, etc. be what makes the market decide and moves, but do you know what exactly made NQ be in a bullish trend since basically the start of the week? I would have to just say news of stuff that's coming out with the war. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, that's pretty much it. We did have some news, right? Let's see how well this did. Let's go in here. All right, so let's see here. So on PPI, this is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. What do we have? Usual effect, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Released monthly about 13 days after the month ends. Okay, what do we get today on core? What do we get? All right, so this is the actual. Let's get that up here so y'all can see that. All right, so if you look up here, you see actual forecast previous, right? Okay, so actual is, the forecast was 0.4%, and right here 1.1%, and don't look like it met that metric today. So I'm not saying that made us bullish, but I was just kind of looking at news just to see what we got. But I think I would have to think some of the news has a lot to do with what's going on with the war, for the simple fact of since January 20th, the market has been all over the place. Y'all know that. Y'all should have been taking less trades or seeing less setups because of that. So what's made it bullish lately? That one day when what day was it? The day we had the huge bullish action was the day that, remember, I believe it was last week, right, y'all? When Trump stated that Iran had until 8 o'clock to, it was something that said something, it was about, they had 8 o'clock, I guess 8 o'clock to figure out what they were going to do with the Strait of Hormuz, however you say that, Hormuz or Hormuz, however you say that. And that's when he said at 8 o'clock, if they don't come to some type of ceasefire agreement, he was going to obliterate them. Remember? And then he came out and the statement was that he was postponing that for a couple of weeks. When he said that, the market shot up. Ever since then, the market's been bullish. If you kind of been paying attention, like a lot of this news has been manipulated. Hella bands, if you look at like just kind of like what's been going on, like a lot of this news has been super, super manipulated just based on, everything that's being stated. So also too, let's keep something in mind. We have been trading below the 8% line for a long time, if y'all remember that. We go back, we've been trading way below the 8% line. That report from Trump that day about holding back on whatever agreement that he, or at least whatever he said he was going to do to Iran, giving it like a 2-week grace period, that shot the market up above the 8% line, and ever since then we've just been trending above it. I can tell you this: we're somewhat low of where we should be, but of course that's based to the war, meaning price. Price is a lot lower than where we should be, at least in my opinion, for this time of the year. Remember, our 5% line for 2026 is in the 28,000s, right? It's 28,511. We were trading below the 8% line, which is what, 24,975, or excuse me, 24,975 or 24,975. We have been trading way below that. So I had already stated, if y'all remember, maybe about a week ago, I was already talking about how much we were going to have like a bullish. I'm looking for a bull run to happen. I know we got news going on, but because we have been trading so low and price has been so low, and considering the 8% line, for 2026 is in the 28,000s. I know we're in April and we have much more time before the year ends, but we do have like at least 3,000 points that we need to, not reclaim, but that we need to get to in order to get above that 8% line for 2026. So we'll see. So with that stated, I already anticipated us being on a bull run. So we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. But that's my take on it. Of course, I ain't married to that, but that's just what I'm seeing from what NQ has been showing us. But yeah, let's see here. Anybody else in the chat? All right, cool. So we got 62 folks in here. Anybody new to the Trade Genius family? Welcome. Glad to have you. All I ask is that you give me that free subscription and the free likes. It costs you nothing, just a couple of clicks, and I take care of the rest. We have 64 viewers. We have 31 likes. If y'all can get those up, that would be amazing. And other than that, man, we're just trying to see what market is going to give us right now. For at least for my strategies, nothing has popped up for my strategies. Let me check the 15-minute. Well, if this candle right here does not flip bearish, let me see here what we got. Open 672, close 675. Okay, so this is truly a bearish candle. If this candle does not flip bearish, then both of my strategies for the morning would be, well, this one would be invalidated, and my other strategy for the morning is not showing itself at the moment. But yeah, what y'all got? Y'all see this huge consolidation area? Wow. Huge consolidation area. Huge. Look at this. Huge consolidation area right here. This has been since what? Since 4:25 this morning to, we'll just say the market opened, because market opened this blue candle right here. So yeah, huge consolidation area this morning. Price just kind of ranging. You can kind of see that. Came up, kind of range last night. What's this? A little bit after London, went a little bit bullish, came back down and just kind of consolidated again. And now it's our session. So let's see. Could be a sit on your hand type day. What we got tomorrow for news? I'm curious. Tomorrow we have unemployment change. Gotcha. That's pretty. Oh no, that's not us. That's Australia. Duh. We have nothing tomorrow. Oh, I take that back. We have Orange Folder, Empire State Manufacturing Index, and we have a bunch of FOMC speakers, but they're all yellow. So anything else? We do have crude oil tomorrow. Yeah, nothing. That's it. So it's not even a heavy news day tomorrow. I was just checking y'all because remember how I told y'all when we have a heavy news day, usually the day before, price does a lot of ranging, but it's not really a heavy news day tomorrow. So, well, what do we know so far? What do we know so far, chat? My Trade Genius family, what do we know? We know what New York price just swept London high, right? So it took the London and Asia high. So we know that. So it took that. So now possibly price may go bearish, sweep the London low and possibly the Asia low. London low would be here. Asia low would be here. So price sweep that and possibly continue on bullish, or who knows, it might go bearish. We have a lot of sales. There's a lot of liquidity down here. Price been just buying up like crazy. Yeah, price has just been buying up since Sunday. Yep. We gapped down. When we had to open, we gapped down, and then price has just been bullish since. You can see it right here. This is the opening week Sunday, and price just been bullish ever since. So we'll see. But one thing we do know, price will not continue to go in one direction, right? It has to pull back, right? We got to get some pullbacks. Like it has to pull back. It never goes in one direction. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. Let's just be patient. Sit back and just wait and not rush anything. We want confirmation, right? Remember, we're process-driven traders. We're not profit-driven traders. So we're not worried about the money. We're worried about our process. We have the proper process and confirmation, patience, all of those things, confluences. We'll get to the bag. All right, what we got? DS shorts loss. Was it even a DS shorts play? Serena, I didn't. I see what you're saying. Got it. But I didn't really even see that setup though. I don't really even see a setup yet. Because think about it, Serena. Price never it never crossed this previous low. We didn't even have market structure shift. Oh, I see what he did. I see. Yeah, we did have market structure shift. It was a little premature, right? Because it's a 639 candle. I think I see what you got. I see what you got, Serena. I see what you got. You got this right here. Market structure shift here on this previous swing low. Got it. A little early. Well, you know, we do look at it, start looking at it for around 628. So got it. I still would have possibly waited. Yeah, I would have waited. Because think about it. Even though we did get market structure shift, did we get a gap? I don't see a gap. Oh, right here. Oh, right here. Ah, got it. Right here. Gap right here. Right there. It'd have been a sell side FVG. Got it. Yep. Got it. So market structure shift. Still a little early. But it's still valid, right? Daily is still valid because it hasn't hit a daily level yet. So we could possibly still catch it to the sell side. We could possibly still catch it to the sell side. But yeah, let's see here what we got on fit. Yeah, if this candle does not flip bearish, then my 15-minute strategy is done, which that's okay. No problem with that. I have no problem sitting on my hands. Y'all know that. All right, let's go back here. Let me get in here. Kick Rocks, good morning, my guy. Brittany, can I get a recap of your setup? I'm new here. Yeah, absolutely. We haven't had a what to say? Brittany, we haven't had any like I haven't had my strategy set up yet. But when it does, I'll definitely run through it as I always do, so everyone can have an understanding of what I'm doing. But right now, I'm just kind of just waiting. I'm not in anything. I don't even have no setup yet, nothing. So price is just kind of just going bullish at the moment. Let's see here. $8 away from my next threshold. Take your time, brother. Absolutely, take your time. Mr. Payout, take your time. Take your time. Let's see here for the 15-minute setup. Is there a video? Is there a 15-minute setup for the 15-minute? I don't think so. No, there's not a video for that. Coming soon. Yeah, I see it. I see it, Serena, at 26.5. Yeah. 664.50, which would be right here. Got it. Yep. Let's see here. Possibly. Ray, good morning. Where you been at? We've been looking for you, man. Ray, what's up, brother? Thanks for tapping in. But yeah, right, nothing right now. V Brewer, greetings. Thanks for tapping in with us. Welcome to, like I said, everyone that's new, man, welcome to the family. Welcome to the Trade Genius family. This is what we do every morning. We get in here. We go through news first. Then we check our daily bias. And after we do that, then we just, wait to see if we get a cool setup. If we get a cool setup, high probability we take the trade. If not, we sit on our hands. We exercise discipline. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Sir said, oh, you done for the day? That's what's up. You're done for the day. Then that means what? Your chart should be up and you should be logged out of your accounts, right? Charts are up, but you're logged out of your accounts if you're done for the day. Remember, one and done, everyone. One and done. We don't go, but once we take what the market gives us, we never go back into the market to even give the market an opportunity to take back what we just took. You know what I'm saying? So always remember, one and done. But I'm doing good. 15-minute banger is invalid. Yes, it is. 15-minute banger is invalid. All right, cool. So can't trade that one. No big deal. Ray, V Brewer, I'm doing pretty good, brother. Can't complain. Can't complain. Just, trying to get it in. That's it. Other than that, I can't complain. Thanks for asking. Ray, foot is doing good, bro. Swelling is pretty much just about all the way gone. And I actually did some jumping jacks just to try. I'm wasn't cleared to be jumping, but I just did like about 4 of them just to see. And I'm like, okay, cool. I was just trying to see. It was like a little stress test. I wasn't going fast or hard. I was going real slow, real gingerly, but I was just doing the movement. I did about 3 or 4 of them, and I stopped, and I, didn't feel anything down there. Didn't feel nothing different. It didn't swell up or nothing like that. So it's good. So May 27th is my last post-op appointment. That'll be the final X-ray, and at that point, he'll pretty much relieve me at that point and allow me to get back to full activity. So that'll be cool. But other than that, bro, thanks for asking. It's been good. It's been the left foot healed up much quicker than the right. Yeah, but other than that, yes. So I noticed when I was trading in Q, I was profitable. But when I switched over to micros, the charts are different. If you don't mind, can you explain why? When you say the charts are different, you mean when you say the charts are different, pivot point, exactly what do you mean? Like when you say they're different. I know what you're saying, but just tell me exactly what you mean. Different as in like price action different, because this is MNQ, and then this is regular NQ. Like explain to me exactly what you mean, and I'll definitely explain why. But I can tell you this: they are 2 different tickers. They're not the same. People think that because MNQ is micros of regular NQ that there's some difference. There is that there's no difference. There is a difference. They're 2 different. They're 2 different instruments. Period. 2 entirely different instruments. They'll never be identical. You'll notice if you go and you check candles you can go to any time frame, and go to a candle on that time frame in micros, and then go to the same candle on the same time frame on NQ, and you'll see that the open, high, low, close are very different. So you guys see up here, right? You see these numbers? This is OHLC and the volume. So this is per candle, right? So you can hover your mouse over a particular candle, and when you do that, you'll notice that it gives you the open, high, low, close of that particular candle that you hover over. So that's how you can tell. Oh, price action, yes. One of the things that are different is definitely price action is different. The tick value is also different. So let's do this. Let me act like I'm going to get in a trade. All right, let me put my 5 micros in here. So if you look right here, pivot point, right here, you see here the tick value. That's one thing that's different. So micros is 1/10 of a mini, 1/10 of a mini. So, and I'll explain that to you. So 1 micro contract is worth 50 cents per tick. This is why I always stress trading micros, because it's safer on our account, especially when we're new. You shouldn't be trading minis. You should be trading micros. Now, 1 micro contract is 50 cents per tick. That's the tick value. Now, if we go to 1 mini contract is $5, which goes right into what I stated, right? That micros are 1/10 of a mini, right? So 50 cents, right? Times 10 is what? $5. So the reason why I say we should be only trading micros and not minis, because with minis, you have no room to scale in or even scale out, right? So when you trade micros, you can trade 5 micros, and a tick value on that would be $2.50, right? Because 50 cents times 5 is $2.50. So what does that do? That gives you a much more leverage, and it allows you to control your trade much better. Why is that? Because when you enter in on 5 micros, right? Let's say you take a trade, you enter on 5 micros, you can take a TP, you can set up a TP and a target, and you can take 3 micros off and still be in that trade with 2 micros, or take 4 micros off and still be in that trade with 1 micro and let that runner run. That's that's what micros afford you when you're trading them. Minis, it's just one mini. You know what I mean? You can't break one mini down. It's just one mini. And the tick value on that is $5. So that means every point in minis is $20. Every point in micros is $2. So you can control your trades better, less leverage, less riskier. You can exercise better risk management with micros, and you can eat off micros. Don't let no one try to tell you that you can't eat off micros. People will say, oh, the money's too slow. Yeah, the money may be too slow. You may think the money is too slow, but actually, what about when the trade goes against you? You know what I'm saying? So you have to think about that. You got to think about both, right? So I trade micros because micros I'm still eating, and I can control my trades much, much better on micros. And on top of, on top of that, my accounts don't take no big hits. That's the other thing. My accounts don't take no big hits at all. At all. My accounts are like super, super safe. They can take, I can think about this. The idea is what? To make sure that we live to trade another day. Minis does not allow you to do that. Just keep that in mind. Trading micros is where it's at. I said this story before. I'm gonna say it again. I know we got some new TradeGheenyuz members in the family. The owner, meaning the owner of Apex stated that when they do their audits, right, when they audit their system and they're looking out like who's getting the most amount of payouts, traders that are trading micros and traders that are using smaller accounts like 25 and 50K, he stated those are the ones that are getting the most payouts. There's a reason for that. He didn't say traders trading minis. He didn't say traders using 100, 150K accounts. He said traders that were trading micros and on small accounts are the ones that are getting the most payouts. And that's in the whole Apex. So that means something. Why do you think that is? What's the difference between the traders that are trading micros, they're trading smaller and slower, versus the traders that have larger accounts and trading faster with minis, right? Because minis is much faster. So think about it. It's real simple. It's easy math. The thing is this. They're trading slower. Their accounts are able to breathe, right? Their accounts can take some hits, and they still don't blow the account. When you're trading minis, 2-3 trades go against you in minis on smaller accounts, that account's done. In a 25K account, you only have anywhere from 12 to 1,500 in drawdown before the account blows. So if you're trading minis, think about that. One trade go against you real quick, you up you down $600, $700, $800. There's only 12 to 1,500 to get to you, before you blow it. So think about before you blow the account. So think about it. That you can only trade 3-4 trades. You take 3-4 hits, that account is gone. So it's better to trade micros where you can control that. And now those $600, $1,000 hits in minis now are real easy. It's like 200 to 300, 400 trading micros. Which what? Your account can live to trade another day. You can take, 5-6 trades, as long as they're high probability, and it's a back tested strategy. You're gonna eat just based on probability. Remember, it's all a numbers game. It's very easy. It's not hard. It's very, very easy to maintain. But I always recommend trading micros. I've been trading micros for the past 2 years, my whole trading career, a little more than 2 years now. I've been trading micros, and that's all that I trade, and I eat off that. The way that you eat is you copy trade. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You have 10 accounts, you make $200, $250. That's it. You don't even need to get a huge piece of a move. $250, 10 accounts, that's $2,500. Come on, y'all. Real easy. That's how you win in this game. That's how you win. You don't have to try to get 1,500 off one. You ain't got to do that. If your trade goes and it does that, I mean, that's amazing. But I'm saying you don't have to wake up every day trying to do that. You could just real slow. Just take it slow. Just like the owner of Apex stated. It's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? Right. And just like Andog said, it's making your losses small. Absolutely. See, this is the key right here. This part. What Andog said. Make your losses small. That's the key. That's the key to winning, is making your losses small. How do you do that? Trading micros. Because when you're trading micros, you're not over leveraging. So think about it. If you trade, we talked about this, right? If you take 10 trades, you can have 6 of those trades be non-profitable and 4 of them be profitable and still be winning. And people will be like, how? You lost more, you have more non-profitable trades than profitable trades. Well, if you're making sure your R&R is correct, if you're making sure your R&R is always 1 to 2, meaning one risk to reward, you're going to eat. It's a simple numbers game. Simple numbers game. Simple numbers game. Pivot Point says, so inside I use daily strategy, 5-0 strategy, and lazy's A+. Yep, those are 3 good strategies right there. Absolutely, Serena. Absolutely. Risk management and consistency. That's what that is. Think about it. You're taking the same high probability trades every day. Your risk management is at the same spot every day. Like, you're always making sure it's 1 to 2 all the time. Now, there's times where we take a 1-to-1, meaning that the trade hit 1-to-1 and we take that. That's not a bad thing either. But my point is that if your risk management is correct, on point, and your consistency is there, you're going to win. It's a numbers game. There's no way that you would lose based on the numbers. But you got to have all of those things dialed in. When you have those things dialed in, you'll understand that, hey, I can take 10 trades, be profitable on 4 of those trades, and I'm still up. And that's counting the 6 trades that went against me. Think about that. That's where we want to be. That's why it's important to understand your strategy. It's important to backtest your strategy. You got to understand all of that stuff. So what? You can make sure that you're eating. You know what I'm saying? Like, making sure that you're getting it in. That's the only way that it's going to happen. It's not going to happen no other way. 651. Yep. That's all you need to do. That part. Make sure that you keep those things intact. As long as you keep those things intact, you will eat. It's a numbers game. Remember that. What strategy have you been? Oh, okay. You've been back testing that. I remember you said trade micros and I made the switch. Man, things have been a lot easier on my blood pressure. Much appreciated. Golden advice. Super Spaceman, thank you, my guy. Absolutely. DS is trying to set up again. Yeah, it is. It is. But yes, that's what we always have to remember. Micros is where it's at. That is the cheat code. Micros and copy trading. That's how you win. Telling you. Now, you're 3 to 5 years down the road into your trading career. You are really, really good at what you do now. You know what I mean? You really got a good handle on it. You have the ultimate control. You have all the boxes checked. If you want to upgrade to minis at that point, knock yourself out. But me, if something works, why do I need to try to reinvent the wheel? I'm not a firm believer in that. You know what I mean? If something's already working, I'm gonna go with what's working. Now, will at some point I graduate to minis? I don't know. I can't really say that. If I would, I'm happy where I'm at. It's just easier to me. And I'm not looking for easy, but I'm saying it's just easier when it comes to everything going on, when it comes to managing your trades, when it comes to leveraging, all of that stuff. It's just super, super easier. One mini, think about it. In order to scale out a position trading minis, you got to trade at least 2 minis. Do you really want to put that kind of stress on your account? 2 minis, that thing go against you 20 points, you cooked. That's 400 right there. You cooked 20 points. 20 points ain't nothing. 20 points that's a tiny move. Just imagine 20 points. 20 points, 20 points, that's actually $800. It's 20 points if it was one mini. Two minis, you cooked. You can't even scale in and scale out with that. At least with micros, you can play with it. You can go on with 4 micros. You can just say, you can say, you know what? I'm going to trade 1 micro. I'm new to the game. This is my first trade. I want to go easy. I'm going to trade 1 micro. That's 50 cents tick value. 50 cents tick value. Excuse me, y'all. 50 cents tick value. Think about that. Think about how slow that's going to move for you. Think about how much that's going to help you with confidence and understanding, okay, understanding my risk, understanding my leverage. Like, that does a lot of good things for you. It slows everything down. Slows everything down. Where we at? For you, 5-0, my watch. First minute on NQ and enter MQ. Last night I made a difference. The other 2 should work on micros. What does it mean when you buy or sell and it automatically kicks you out of the trade and you lose? What it means when you buy or sell and it automatically kicks you out the trade? Sounds like you possibly didn't have enough, excuse me, you didn't have enough, how would I say, you didn't have enough, maybe you didn't have enough drawdown. That's what it sounds like, because you said what happens when you get in a trade, you buy or sell and it kicks you out the trade automatically and you lose. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like, it sounds as if you didn't have that much drawdown and you possibly blew that account. I'm guessing because I don't know the situation. So I'm just kind of just going off what you stated. Where are we at? For the white and blue dotted line, is that an indicator? Yeah, Keys World. That's my swing high, swing low. That's this right here. Swing high, low, support and resistance by Pattern Smart. That's how I know where my swing highs and my swing lows are. So right here, swing high, low support and resistance by Pattern Smart. Yep. That lets me know where all the dotted lines are the previous swing highs and lows. That's why they're dotted. The solid lines are the present swing high and swing low. So that's the swing high. The solid lines are the swing high and swing low right now where price action is. The dotted lines are the previous swing highs and lows. And they're just as significant as well. It's just giving you the difference of present and, present and previous when you see the dots. That's it. All right, let's see here. I definitely have been doing no more than 2. That's what's up. That's good. That's good. You go slow. It's slow, but it definitely helps. Absolutely. Unless you're practically a millionaire or have money to blow, ain't no reason to trade minis. Absolutely. Yeah, it was different. I had to ask Scalp, and he told me to do the same thing as Soak Insider. I think I may need to set up a one-on-one for MQ. Well, if you do, just you know where the link is. Actually, I'll share it for anybody that may want to do that. Let me get my landing page for y'all. Actually, let's just stay here, and I'll just get it. I'll get it from over here. But yeah, you definitely can do that. Let's see, Sir Blapton, there could be many reasons. One, having placed an order that is over. Yeah, your DLL, absolutely. You could have blown the account. Yeah, there could be other reasons. Absolutely. Marvin Mensa, what's up? Hello, good morning. Very new here. That's what's up, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Went too far into drawdown. Yeah, absolutely. That's the same thing I thought. I think I have it backwards because I'm profitable on minis and not on MQ, on MNQ. Yeah, I mean, it's either way. You should be trading micros, not minis. Trust me. You'll be happy you did in the end. If I have 300 to 500 in my TradeGheenyuz account, what futures is the best to trade, and is it for any strategy? No, what I was talking about, what I use are these indicators I have on my chart are for particular strategies that I trade. And these are the only strategies that I have trade. So I don't know if this would work with other strategies because I don't know, how the other strategies, like I don't know the steps. I don't know, what the other strategies entail. But as far as the fair value gap, my 50, my VWAP, blue line is my simple moving average. Yellow line is my VWAP, volume weighted average price. These swing highs, swing lows, that's another indicator. My fair value gap, that's another indicator. My pink lines, those are my daily levels that I make up for my targets. These huge gold boxes, those are my reversal zones. I put those on my chart as well. So these are all the things that I need for my particular strategy that I trade, and it is for NQ. So what you would be able to trade with $300 to $500 would be micros, because you need at least $100 in your account, your live account, to trade micros, and you need at least $1,000 in your account to trade one mini. But no one should be trading minis. Can you reset a no loss limit account and add which loss limit? You got to tell me the account first, Nico. So we would have to check the rules on that, but you got to let me know the account first, because all the prop firms have different rules based on what's going on. So we got 66. We have 66 Trade Geniuses in here, and we have 47 Trade Genius likes. We just need 15 more likes so we can get that matched up. Y'all help me out. That's all I ask for. That's what's up. I'm going to set up a one-on-one today. Absolutely. Let me put that down in there for you. And for anyone that wants to just check the landing page and just see what's going on, there's some Trade Genius family that already tapped in with me already, and they'll let you know if what we did helped. You know what I'm saying? They'll let you know. Daniel's one of them. There it is right there. Y'all can check it out. 100,000 US. We'll connect to Discord. Okay, cool. That's what's up, Marvin. Let's see here. I just dropped the link too if y'all want to check it. It's my landing page. If y'all want to check it out, see what I'm offering. Let's see here. 100,000 US. Got you. What Nico, what prop firm is this, my guy? Is it the Edge Funder? Where do people be so scared to hit the like button? I don't know. Yeah, y'all don't be afraid to hit the like button. Just hit it. Just go to it and just hit it. We're 10 likes away from matching our viewers. If we can do that, that'd be great. Let's do that. Only way I can like more. That's too funny. We need 9 more. 9 more likes. And we'll match our likes to our viewers. 8 more. Actually 9 more. But yeah, so let's get back in these comments. Good morning. I'm new here. What exactly is drawdown for a 50K account? Is that for the Edge Funder? TF, correct. Okay, cool. So let me know. And Haley, let me know what prop firm that is. And for Nico, for 100,000, I would say, this is what I would say. I would say never reset an account. Meaning, don't reset it. So let me explain. Never reset an account. Let me explain what I mean by that. So let's say you have an account and you blow it, right? Why should you not reset it? Couple of reasons. One reason is you need to punish yourself for blowing the account, right? You got to have some type of like check for yourself. And when I say punish yourself, not like be hard on yourself. What I mean by punish yourself is meaning like make yourself wait until the monthly subscription goes through and then the account is back up again before you can trade it. It's basically, how would I say? It's like you making yourself wait because you blew the account. You know what I'm saying? Like make yourself wait. The other reason why you don't want to reset it is because remember, when you reset an account, it doesn't change the monthly subscription. If your monthly subscription is, let's say, a week from now, and you reset the account today, you still have to pay your monthly subscription when it comes. So you'll be paying twice. So don't do that. You're going to pay the reset fee, right? And then it's going to bill you for the monthly subscription. So because it does that, like if you have an account that does that, if it bills you on a monthly subscription, then make yourself wait until the monthly subscription kicks in before you can trade that account again. That's what I used to do as like a punishment for myself. Like if I would blow the account, that's what I would do. That would just be like a punishment. So I blew my account and be like, all right, I'm not going to reset it. I'm just going to just wait. And it made me wait. And I used to hate having to wait. So what that did, what do you think that did? It made me really, really lock in on stop blowing accounts. So it's kind of like it helped me. So also allows for a cool, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Serena. Serena, that's another good point. It also allows for a cooling off period. Yep. Let you get your mind back right. This is another good reason not to reset account. Reset an account. That's a really, really great reason. Give you some time to, you know what I'm saying? Get back, you know what I mean? Get back your wits, understand what's going on, understand why you blew that account. Like, you need to understand these things. You know, you should be journaling, all that. If you blew an account, you journal that. You journal what happened, the price point you got in. You just journal, you know, just journal it. Just journal everything that happened every day, whether you take a trade or not. Just everything that happened. You blew the account, you were profitable, how much you were profitable by, what time of the day you took the account, what was the price point, if it was a long, if it was a short, your ticker, if they had news that day, like all that stuff should be written down on that page for that day. Everything about the day. You're just documenting the entire day of what happened, whether you took a trade or you did not, profitable or not, none of that matters. You're just documenting what happened, period. All right, so let's see here. What exactly a drawdown for 50K? Drawdown for 50K, I want to say is, yes, I'm still grounded until tomorrow. There you go. There you go, Twyla. I love it. Twyla said, yes, I'm still grounded until tomorrow on paper trading. There you go. I even like that better. You blow the account, you ground yourself. I love that better. I love it. That's just exercising discipline. All you're doing is you're making yourself be disciplined. Because think about it. If you could just keep resetting your account and keep resetting your account, is that really truly helping you? Yeah, you're able to trade again. You know what I'm saying? But is that really truly helping your psyche? Is that really truly helping your trading game and your trading habits and how you move as a trader? I don't think that's helping that. I know making yourself wait and being patient, and you have to sit there like, man, I can't trade my account. Dang it, I gotta wait. That's gonna burn you up inside. But that's good. But that's good fuel though. That's for a good reason. You know what I mean? It's gonna burn you up inside to where you're like, man, I'm not blowing my account again. So if I blow my account again, I can't trade it until, like, you know, put some rules, some accountability rules on yourself. You have to do that. You have to do that. Put some accountability rules on yourself. Hold yourself accountable. That's how you do it. Making yourself wait. Those kinds of things. Yep. There you go, Serena. I knew Serena was going to put it in there. Daily max drawdown is 1,000. Max drawdown is 2,000. And that's for Ain't Haley. Serena dropped it in the comments. 50K daily is a max. 50K account daily max drawdown is 1,000, meaning how much you can lose in one day, right? How much the account can go negative. And then the max drawdown where the account blows is at 2,000. Trade. You still have not taken a trade yet. You're about to sit on your hands. Yeah, there's my setups are not showing. Yeah, when they don't show, bro, I don't do anything. Yeah, I don't do anything. The 15-minute strategy, can't trade that. It's invalidated because we had a bearish candle here and a bullish candle here. We needed both of these candles to be the same for my 15-minute strategy to be valid. So if one is bearish, the other one has to be bearish. If one is bullish, they both have to be bullish in order for the trade to be valid enough for me to take. If it's opposite like this, then these candles are not the same. They're different. Then that trade is invalidated for me, and I just wait till the next day for that particular strategy. But yeah, if I don't get none, I will be sitting on my hands. Yep, and I have no problem with that. I don't blow accounts. You know, last year I only blew 4 accounts last year. 4. The whole year, 4 accounts. And that was really at the beginning of the year. That was at the beginning of last year. 4 accounts, that's all I blew. And y'all know I have 20 Apex, I have 5 Take Profit Trader. I didn't have my Funded Future at that time, so that wouldn't count. I did have 5 Top Step. That's the beginning of the year last year. Y'all know I don't mess with Top Step anymore though. And that's it. That's all I had at the beginning of the year. Just those. TEF wasn't in. TEF wasn't here yet. TEF, the Edge Funder it was not inception. It had not became a full blown business at that time. And those are the the accounts that I had at that time, and I only blew 4 of them. So, and I'm not saying that as a flex. I'm saying that as from a disciplined perspective. I'm just super disciplined. Y'all see, like, I don't take no trade until what? I see my setup. When I see my setup, I take a trade. Y'all don't see me being antsy to take a trade. I'm not tripping. Like, not taking a trade is just as good as a profitable trade because I'm protecting my capital. I don't have to take a trade. I'm only going to take a trade when my strategy shows up and it's high probability and it makes sense. I'll take it. If not, I'll sit on my hands. I'm not tripping. So the max drawdown means you can only lose 2,000 within the entire account. That's correct. The max drawdown, that's correct, Haley. And the daily drawdown is what you can lose in a day. Now, the daily drawdown, your account is still safe. But once your account hits max drawdown, then your account is blown. And at that point, you have the ability to reset it or wait to the monthly billing to reset it itself, which I would always do. Wait to the monthly billing. You know, like Twyla said, you're grounded. You're grounded. You blow that account, you're grounded now. You're grounded, ain't Haley. You can't trade that account. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. But yeah, so I think that's a great way to discipline yourself, right? And keep yourself, intact and keep your account straight. I'm telling you, the going slow method, you'll eat. The owner of Apex stated it. He said it. So let's get into some mental muscle, y'all. Let's get this mental muscle rocking. Let's get some therapy rocking right now. So question of the day today is, I gotta get a drum roll in here. Question of the day today is, what is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? What is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? So let's talk about that. So I'm asking everyone, what is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? Y'all let me know. What is the market trying to do right now? And whatever it is trying to do, is it succeeding at doing that? Let's tap into that. I'm just pulling up my notes. What is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? All right. So we got to ask ourselves, what is the market trying to do? Let's get there. Get back to our screen share. What is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? Okay, what is the market trying to do right now? Based on when it opened, opening was this blue candle right here. This is the open. What is it trying to do? Well, one thing we know that it did sweep London, high, right? Of course, it swept Asia highs too, but we're not counting Asia's highs because London was the highest in the overnight session. So we're just going to just say London high, right? So it swept London high. That it definitely did. Now, is it holding structure? Is it excuse me, is it looking like it's going to reverse? Like, is it giving us some reversal characteristics? Right now, what I see the market is doing is the market is pretty much ranging at the moment. It did sweep London high, and from there it's just pretty much it's just ranging. I mean, yes, it is in a bullish trend because we are getting what? Higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows. Higher high, here's a higher high, here's a high, higher high, higher high, higher high. It's also got higher lows, right? Higher lows. So we see the trend is bullish, but what is it really trying to do? What is it really trying to do? What we got in here? Trending up. Yes, it's succeeding. What else we got? Looks like it was going bullish. Absolutely. It's trying to be choppy. And yes, it's successful. It's trying to go bullish. The market is trying to set a new day high. Absolutely. I will agree to all of that. That's what the market is doing, and it's succeeding at that right now. But let's be honest. Is this anything to be trading in? Like, let's just look at this price action, right? Where in this price action can I get me some bread? There's nothing there. It's really just going sideways. Yeah, it's a little move here, right? And then we see this candle come back, right? Then it went up a little bit. and then it pulled back a little bit, went up, little pullback. Now it's going back up again. But really, where in here can you get some money? This is just, it's ranging. Like, you stay out of that. Yep. 4-hour gap. Let me check that. Filling the 4-hour gap. Oh, okay. We do have a 4-hour gap right here. That's why you have to look left, everyone. This is the 4-hour gap that Serena's talking about. Fair value gap. It's a huge one too. Look at this. It's two side by side, two on top of each other, stacked on top of each other. And price is right here where this white line is. So it already hit CE of this fair value gap. Consequent encroachment is CE, meaning it's just a fancy word for saying the middle of a fair value gap. Consequent encroachment. C as in Charlie, E as in Echo. Consequent encroachment. All it means is the middle of a fair value gap. It's just a fancy term for the fancy trading term for the middle of a fair value gap. That's all that it is. So price hit CE, which is a significant area, and looks like it's trying to fill it. This is what Serena was speaking of right here. Gap on the 4-hour. So is it succeeding at doing that? So far, it looks like it. So I would have to agree with what everyone stated. But honestly, can we get any money in this? You can try to take a long, but I wouldn't take a long out of this. You don't know we don't know what price is going to do. You know what I mean? And there's no for me, there's no strategy there. So I wouldn't even jump in anything like this. But I would have to agree with everyone. It is succeeding at that. What everyone said. Trying to go bullish is definitely going bullish. But can we say we're in a bullish trend? From overnight, we can say that, right? Starting from here, from last night when the market reopened, and it's been a bullish trend since then. But from the New York Open, right? Let's look at that. Excuse me, from the New York Open, right? Here's the New York Open right here. What can we say from the New York Open is happening? Oh, we got a little bullish, small bullish trend going on, but there's no strategy to this. Look at the volume. Look at the candle sizes. Candles are very small. Not a lot of volume. You can see it. You can look at this and you can see it. You can see there's nothing here, meaning nowhere for us to get no money. You know, we're not, remember, we're process-driven traders. We're not in here just gonna like try to scalp a position. Speaking of which, Jay Royal, you in the chat? You in the HSS long? Oh, okay, cool. See, that's a scalping strategy. That's really the only thing that you can do in this area is scalp. Now, I wouldn't say just hit buy, hit close. I mean, hit buy, buy, like open a buy, close a buy. I'm not saying that. Have a strategy, have a strategic scalping strategy like the hybrid super scalping strategy. That would be a good strategy for this. You can get some money in there on scalping. I'm not a scalper. So, and it has nothing to do with scalping. I'm not a scalper because scalping is bad. There's nothing wrong with scalping. We have a coach in our community that eats off scalping, eats off that strategy, and y'all know that. It just doesn't speak to my personality. That's why I'm not a scalper. I'm a strategy trader. I'm a very detailed, disciplined type person, and strategies speak to my personality. So I tell anyone, how do I find a strategy? You want to find a strategy that speaks to your personality. You know, if you like getting in, getting out of trades, if your personality likes that, then scalping will be probably really good for you. For me, it's not. I'm a very detailed-oriented person. I like things to go in steps. I'm a creature of habit. I'm a 3-sport athlete. So I'm used to structure. I'm used to steps. I'm used to having to do something before I do something else. So strategies speak to me, my personality, way better than scalping. I tried it. It's not for me. At least not now. And you got to also remember, too, when I first came into the game, I was new, so I was trying to find something that fit with me, right? Who knows? Down the road, I may pick up some scalping strategies, but at the moment, I am a strategy trader. I trade strategies, and I'm a limit order trader. So that speaks to my personality. So with all of that stated, okay, Jay, what you in? So, hey, y'all, we got to start making sure we stay on top of Jay Royal. We got to stay on top of him. Everyone. I need everyone in the chat literally to hold at Joseph Royal Reacts. We got to hold him accountable. That's my brother. And he been And this ain't no call out because he know I don't rock like that. I don't point no fingers. Y'all know how I am. But I'm just saying, lately he's been doing some silly stuff when it comes to trading, and we got to be on top of him. So I want everybody, if you're in here and you see him, just ask him what you got. What are you trading today? Like we're a community. We all grow together. We cry together. We laugh together. All of those kinds of things, right? We celebrate wins together, all of those type of things. And also, too, guess what? We're going to celebrate the losses together, too. But we're going to make sure that we hold everyone accountable. And I got to be on him right now. All of us got to be on him right now to make sure that he is staying on point with his trades. Like, seriously, he and I had a talk about this. So just to let y'all know, I ain't calling him out. Like, he and I already had a talk about this, and we discussed that this is how we're going to do this moving forward. So every day, you know, we got to ask him, what are you trading today? What are you looking at today? You know, we got to make sure that he's following his rules and stuff like that. It happens. But the only way that we will be strong as a community is if all of us are what? Collectively, you know, working together. And if there's anyone else that feels like that and you DM me, you let me know, we're going to talk about that. Like, we got to figure out what's going on. We got to figure out why we making some of the same mistakes that we're making. It's all psychological. You know what I mean? But what we're trying to do, we're just trying to make sure that we get better, right? We get better every day. So holding each other accountable is a way to do that. And that's all that I'm doing is holding my brother accountable and making sure my brother ain't messing his accounts up. Because the funny thing is, Jay Royal will be on point. He'll do his thing and he'll be killing it. And then out the blue somewhere, he'll just do something off the cuff. And that's not pointing no finger. That's just saying that he still has some work to do, right? So we're going to help him with that. And that's all that I'm doing. Like, I'm gonna help him. I'm helping the best side. Because if it was me, I would want y'all to, you know, hold me accountable also. If I'm starting to make silly mistakes and, you know, do things that's out of our trading psychology, right? We gotta be mindful of that. We gotta be honest with ourselves, and we gotta hold each other accountable. Period. So, new here, 4 accounts blown. I have fear to get in a trade. Joe Bro. Okay. Hey, check this out. 4 accounts blown. Let me say this. And I'm not saying mine is better than yours. I'm just giving you a perspective. I had up to 200 plus accounts blown. So I'm saying that to say your 4 accounts, don't worry about that. That ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Just keep showing up. It's not even the amount of accounts that are blown. Don't even worry about that. And I'm only saying what I did to let you know that I still kept going. You know what I'm saying? I still kept going. Period. Yes, you can. You should be able to use you can use my code, Mike. You should be able to do that. It should be able to give you a little discount off. Absolutely. Going back to you, Joe Bro. First of all, I appreciate you being, you know, throwing that in the chat and being vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, when we talk about our blown accounts, that's being vulnerable, right? And we got to do that. That's one thing that we have to do. It's okay to be vulnerable when we're dealing with our trading, because we want to open up to that. We want to embrace whatever it is that is bad habits, like whatever it is that could be hindering us. You know, I don't know what everyone's situation is, but I'm just saying it only stems from a few things like discipline, over leveraging, risk management, you know, picked up some bad habits along the way. All that's fine. We ain't even trying to even figure all that out. What we want to do is we want to get to a solution. That's what's up, Serena. That's what's up. Hybrid super scalping strategy, TP hit 134 ticks. That's dope. Yes, I can see it here, even though this is not the actual, but I can see it because I do understand that the 50 is below. I get it. Oh, no, discount codes are okay. Sorry. Y'all heard that. Thank you. Thanks, Soy Sizzle. So just to repeat, y'all, no discount codes on Mike, no discount codes on resets because they're already discounted. The reset's already discounted. So there it is. So there's no need for a discount code. That's what's up. Soy Sizzle, thank you, brother. And I stand corrected. Speak it. Been making dumb trades, trying to super scalp, have not been sticking to the scalping setup, looking at the candles, not waiting for the setups. I lose my no drawdown rule. Yes. Remember, those were for no. I don't think if it's an account that was purchased between those time frames, I believe the account still stays. Right? I believe it does. Now, did that account go all the way to 0? Did you blow it, Mike? Did you blow it? Did you blow it, or did you you're just trying to reset it? Let me know. Keeping discipline is hard. It's very hard. That's why I say what do I always say, Kiara? Trading is what? It's all psychological. Think about it. If you're not, and this is something for just to think about. If you're not disciplined within your life, you didn't blow it. Okay, cool. Then just let it reset on its own. Yeah, let it reset on its own, and the account should be good. Well, it'll be good. It'll be good. It should be good. Just let it reset on its own. But yeah. So going back to what we were talking about, like the discipline and all that stuff is very hard. You know what I'm saying? And we make mistakes. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that we suck as traders. It's just a part of trading that we have to get down, the psychological part. We got to get that down. That's why what do we do every day? We work our muscle. We do these questions. We do these tips of the day. We talk about it in here. You know what I'm saying? Just so we know that we are staying on top of everything that's important when it comes to our trading. So with that stated, everyone that chimed in on what the market is doing, what the market's trying to do, and is it succeeding? Right now, it's definitely still going bullish, very, very low volume, but it's nothing that I would trade. So with that stated, let's think about this. Failure is information, right? When we're thinking about what the market is trying to do and is it succeeding? Whatever the market is trying to do is information. Whatever it's failing at is information also. So let's just, keep that in mind, right? So why failure is information is because whatever the market is doing or not doing is all information for what we need to be doing, right? That's how we get our information to know if we need to enter in trades, if our trades are high probability, if we should stay away, sit on our hands, whatever it is. We know that by what? By what the market is doing. So it's always good to ask yourself, what is the market trying to do and is it succeeding? When I ask these questions, these are not really questions. These are more like rhetorical questions, right? These are questions that I'm asking you guys, but also I'm asking you guys to ask yourselves these questions. So it's when I come up with these questions of the day, it's like we're all sitting down at the computer, right, individually, and we're all asking ourselves at the same time, what is the market trying to do, and is it succeeding at doing what it's trying to do? That's the question we're asking ourselves. Why we're asking ourselves that question? Because we want to see what price is doing. We want to see if we see some characteristics and what actually is going on. That's going to tell us everything. Whatever the market is doing or is not doing is information. That's going to let us know what we need to do moving forward, right? So let me give you an example, and I'm going to use myself as an example. And you guys know we're just sharpening our sword, sharpening our trading sword, right? We talk about this every day. We're in here getting this skill together. It's just like LeBron, Kobe, or whatever, going into the gym, shooting 100 free throws, working on free throws. What are we doing? We're working on our trading game, working on our psychology. That's what this is about. Every day we do these questions of the day. So I'm going to use mine as an example. So if I sat down today and this is market open, right? And I'm sitting down with my set of strategies and I'm asking myself, okay, what is market trying to, what is the market trying to do? And is it succeeding? Okay, right now I would see that the market is, trending a little bullish. Okay, boom. I go to look at my strategies. Okay, boom. So my strategies, all right, one of the strategies is invalidated. Boom, can't do nothing there. My other strategy, I would need it to be a sell in order for me to be able to take that strategy, because all of my pink lines, those 4 pink lines, which are my targets, are to the sell side. So there it is for me on that particular strategy. On this one, on the 15-minute strategy that I have, it would be whatever these 2 candles are doing, but since they're opposite, one second, y'all, let me plug in my laptop. But since they're opposite, then this trade is invalid. So for me, there's nothing going on for me today. I sit on my hands. That's it. It's just that simple. Nope. If I want to do anything, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log out of this account. I log out of here, and I'm going to log into my demo account. And if I want to do anything, I'll demo trade. Now I'm in my demo account. This is my demo account. And I will just demo trade. If I feel like I need to take some trades, if I have an itch that I need to scratch, like I really truly need to trade, I'm going to demo trade. There it is. That's how you keep your account safe. There's nothing going on for me today. There's no trade I need to be taking. My strategies did not show up, and that's that. So that's pretty much what everyone would do every day. That's it. Like, it's really, truly that simple. You don't see your strategy, you don't trade. If you feel you need to scratch the itch, then you demo trade. Real simple. Real simple. And all we're doing is what? Making sure that we're protecting our capital. So we understood what price was trying to do. We understood, we stated if it's succeeding or not, right? All right. So with that stated, let me jump into the comments, and then we're going to get into tip of the day. And when is the last time you felt bad about a missed trade? It seems like you don't trip off the what if at all. I don't. I'm super, QDL, I'm super, how would I say, like, I'm super poker face. I wasn't always like this. Let me make sure I state that. I was not always like this. I was very emotional when I used to trade. And when I say very emotional, like, I wasn't breaking nothing or nothing. I'm saying, like, I was really, like, paying attention to all the things that I shouldn't be paying attention to. Like, watching the candles, and I don't do none of that anymore. I've learned, you know what I mean? I've grown, and that's, all of us will grow at some point. You're going to grow. So just what I'm doing, you'll be doing it too. I'm no special than anyone else. I'm just putting in the work. If there's anything that makes me more special than anyone, is that I put in more work than the next person who's not putting in work. That's it. Other than that, we're all the same. Literally. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. I do work on my psychology, though. I do that. I work on that all the time. I'm always walking around thinking in my head, what could I do? What could I do today that'll make me better than I was yesterday? I ask myself that question multiple times a day, every day. And if I did something yesterday, like, let's say I was, just did something, something that I know I could be better at. Trust me, every day moving forward, I'm going to be signaling that out, and I'm going to be making sure that I do better. That's just who I am. So, I really don't trip. I truly don't trip. Okay, that's down. Accounts only reset on their own if they are blown when the monthly subscription date comes. Absolutely. Thanks, sources. Appreciate that. One runner moved, stop loss. One runner moved, removed. One runner move, stop loss to break even +1. Got it. I have to manually reset at monthly subscription. Nah, I think it does it on its own. If you want to reset your account, you have to manually do it unless got it. Okay. Also reset when I move the subscription date. That's correct. It's best to reset on a due date. If you reset it on the due date, you'll have to pay the reset fee and the subscription fee. Yep, I'm just letting you know that the account does not reset on the month subscription date unless it is blown. That's correct. Account is not blown, you will continue with the same progress. Absolutely. Vinny Barbarino, I'm so confused. So basically, Mike, just let the subscription go. Because remember, a reset and a subscription is two different things. That might be where the confusion is. The reset is when you actually manually reset it. The subscription date, the month subscription date, is going to reset it on its own. Well, not reset it, but it's going to bill you on its own. So to prevent from getting billed twice, just let the monthly subscription kick in. Don't reset it. So you're good. He said, Vinny Barbarino, I'm so confused. With autocorrect, FOMO, I meant. Got it. But yeah, y'all, so I don't really, y'all seen, like, I really don't trip too much. I really don't even trip. My other computer turned off. I really don't even trip when I'm trading. Like, it is what it is. Like, think about it. We only can control everything that we do before we enter the trade. And that's all I focus on. I focus on controlling those things. I only control what I can. And then once I'm in a trade, I don't even really care at that point. And let me make sure I let y'all know exactly what I mean when I say I don't care. Of course I care about my trade. Of course I care about my money. Of course I care about my accounts. I'm talking about I don't really care what the trade does because it's not out of my control. Now, if you ask me what I want it to do, that's another conversation. I'm going to tell you, of course, I want my trade to be profitable. But I'm saying, like, once I do all my, my prereqs, check off all my boxes and everything that I do before I enter a trade, I'm in. I'm in. And whatever happens, happens. Like, I don't even care. Literally. Like, I don't care because guess what? I can't control it. So what I'm going to worry about it for? Just worry about everything that you need to do before you enter the trade. That's where your emphasis should be on. That is a process-driven trader. That's what we are. And if you're not that, that's what you're going to become. That's what we're here for. We ain't nobody here trying to do nothing. We all in here doing something. Now, some of us may not be where we want to be in particular areas of our trading game. That's all right. That's what we're here to do. We working on that. We gonna get there. And ain't nobody trying to do nothing. We ain't nobody in here trying. We're doing in here. Just remember that. It's all the state of mind. It's all psychological. Just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, so that was our question of the day. So just to run back through it, we always want to ask ourselves, what is the market trying to do? Basically, what is price action doing? Is it succeeding at what I'm seeing? Is this really truly a bullish trend? Is this truly a bearish trend? Is it ranging? Whatever it is, we want to make sure that we understand what it's doing so then we know what we need to do. That's all that question was about. Real simple, real easy. What we got? What if you do it full time? What percent of are you aiming for your months to keep you out of a job? Well, I do it full time. And last year I became profitable. And I think I was doing like an average of about, 5,000 to 7,000 a month. That wasn't bad. That almost made up my salary. My salary, I made about, when I was working, my salary was it was much higher than that. It wasn't double than that, but it was much higher than that. It was much higher than that. 85-ish, something like that when I had a job. Like I did good. I did good on my job. I had a good job. I'm not back to that yet, but that's okay. I did have months where I had some crazy months, but I can't say that I'm consistently making 10 bands a month. Nah, I'm not consistently doing that. Even this year, I only took a payout in January and February of this year. I haven't even taken a payout in March or April so far. And a lot of that is due to the war. So I've been going real slow in my accounts, taking base hits. I took my account in February, and then of course, my account was down because I took a payout out of it. And then I'm just kind of building them back up, but I'm just taking my time. I'm gonna take a nice larger amount this next time out of my accounts. So out of 5 of them, I can only take out 1,000. Is a max. I think that's my funded futures. All the other ones I can do a lot more than that. But yeah, so I'm just taking my time. It's very important that I take my time. Do you have a vid on your 15-minute strategy? No, I do not have a video on that. If you're in the inner circle, matter of fact, there is no video on the 15-minute strategy. When it pops up, I'll just explain it. But I haven't made any videos on strategies yet on purpose, only because where are we at? We're episode 34, I think, 33 or 34. So the reason why I haven't made any strategy videos is because I wanted this stream to be focused on process, discipline, trading psychology, all of those things. We will take trades together. We will eat together. But I didn't want to focus on strategies yet because I never wanted this to be like a trade call out type channel. Like you come here just to get trade call outs. Like you come here to level up your trading psychology and really truly become an independent trader. That's what this channel is about. That's why it's named TradeGheenyuz, because everyone on here is going to get to the land of TradeGheenyuz, because we're all going to be that. That is the idea. So I haven't done anything on strategies yet. Now, when I take a trade, I break down my trade in front of everyone the trade that I take, why I entered here, why my stop loss is there, why my take profit is here. But that won't be until I enter a trade. Will I eventually make my strategy videos, absolutely. I will eventually do that. But right now, we're just focusing on process. You know what I'm saying? We're focusing on process. And when I take a trade, like I said, I will break it down for you so everyone understands. Link to Edge Funder, hoodie, coming. It's coming. What's up, sis? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's coming. It's coming. Coming very soon. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to have some, definitely be some Edge Funder merch, and it'll be some, excuse me, and it'll be some Trade Genius and Trend Genius merch. Absolutely. All in the works. What Serena said, out at 200 ticks, 2 to 3, 4 R&R. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you did a little over almost 2.5, almost 1 to 2.5. That's fire. That's what's up. You're in the HSS. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. See, that's what I'm saying. Like scalping, you can make some money. You can make some money when prices action is like this if you're scalping. If you have a good scalping strategy, there is one in the community. It's called the HSS. If you're in any of the communities, you've seen Euphoria traded, and your chart would look something like this if you traded the HSS. This would be what your chart would look like. So, yep, it would look something like this because you would need high Kanashi candles, the 100 EMA. This is what you would need. These are all the indicators you need, only one, and high Kanashi candles. So, as y'all can see, I do have that chart if I ever want to practice or trade it, but I'm not a scalper. I traded a little bit here and there, but not live, just demo trading it. But yeah, so there that is on that. Let's jump into tip of the day. Market's not really doing too much. It's pretty rangy. Market's already been open for an hour and 17 minutes. So let's go on and get this mental trading therapy rocking. So tip of the day today is, I got to get a drum roll in here, yo. I got to get a drum roll. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit. Excuse me. If your stop is obvious, excuse me. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit. Let's talk about that. This kind of think about what that means. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit. Pull up my notes. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit. Real simple. Remember, speaking on NQ, what we talk about, liquidity, right? NQ loves liquidity. The market in general loves liquidity, but NQ definitely loves liquidity, right? So the reason why obvious stops are easy targets is because an obvious stop is a stop that is sitting where liquidity is sitting. A lot of the time, those will get swiped up first. You say, "Oh, that's a good tip." Thank you, sis. Because an obvious stop is an easy target, like I said, that would be like if your target was sitting like in a liquidity area, right? That's an easy target. Also, too, you want your target to be in areas that are not obvious, of course, and that are like away from structure. They're away from possibly, away from the obvious points that price will go to. Excuse me. So basically placing it beyond structure. You want to think like the market, right? Remember, we're professional decision makers. So we want to think like the market, right? So if you're putting your stop loss in an area that's obvious, meaning in an area where price loves to come to, then most of the time that stop is going to get hit. It's too tight. Not only that, it's in an obvious area. It needs to be away from structure or beyond structure, right? When you think about NQ, because if you know characteristics of NQ, NQ loves to go into fair value gaps. It loves liquidity sweeps. It loves market structure shifts. Like that's how NQ moves. So with that stated, you always want to put your stop loss outside of market structure. But also, too, that depends on your strategy. This is another main reason why back testing your strategy that you're going to trade going back 3 years is so darn important. because you will see this in back testing. You will see it. You'll be like, oh, if when I put my stops here, they tend to get hit. When I put my stops here, you'll see that. You'll be able to gauge that. You will be able to gauge and understand that, but you have to back test. That's why it's so important. This is one thing that you're going to learn. Scalped yesterday, made my daily P&L on one trade. In my opinion, scalping is perfect for the one trade a day rule. Got you. Yeah, most scalpers, hella bands, they scalp like multiple times a day. I mean, it's good that you're one and done. But yeah, a lot of scalpers, they take multiple trades a day. Did the same for the last week, but I wouldn't consider myself a scalper because I'm still perfecting it. Got it. Yeah, you getting in, grabbing one, and then boom, you out of there. That's what's up. But yeah, like I said, I'm a strategy trader, so I get my one and done, whether it's profitable or non-profitable. I'm one and done, and I'm out of there. I'll save it for the next day. It's real that simple. So, with that stated, obvious targets, right? Your targets always want to be away from structure. You want to be. That's why it's good to understand how the ticker that you're trading moves. That's why that is so important. I talk about this as well. NQ is the only ticker y'all know that I've been watching for the past 2 years. So I understand it. Do I know it? No, I don't know it like the back of his hand. I know its characteristics very well, but I can't tell you what it's going to do. I can tell you based on characteristics, it does this. Does that mean it's going to do that? No, it does not. But I can just give you a lot of characteristic history on it because really that's all we can do, right? Once again, this is why the back testing is so important. It goes right back to that because the back testing is also going to give you what? It's going to give you all those little characteristical features of that ticker that you're back testing. Think about it. If you're back testing a strategy going back 3 years, think about how many trades you have to put in to complete that 3 years, right? You're going to be taking a lot of trades on this back testing strategy, and that is good. That's giving you the repetition that you need. It's giving you the understanding of, let me move my stop loss here. Let me put my take profit there. Let me just try some things to see what differences that I have. Oh, I notice when I put my stop loss here, my trades don't get stopped out as much. I notice when I put my target here, my trades, hit TP a lot more. So those are the things that you got to figure out. That's why back testing is so important. I stress it. You're going to learn so many things from back testing, as well as get the repetition to understand how that strategy works. Your entries are going to be on point. You're going to see your setup before it even sets up. You're going to see it setting up. As it's setting up, you're going to automatically identify it because you've been, like I said, you back tested this thing going back 3 years. I mean, you're seeing this same strategy every time you back test. You're seeing these candle formations happen where like, oh, there's my strategy. It's setting up. Oh, this is a high probability one. This is not, so on and so forth. Like that's just very important to do. That's how you understand how to rock your strategy. So you have to remember to think like the market. Excuse me. You have to think like the market. You have to. So just keep that in mind. If your stop is obvious, expect it to get hit, right? So market structure is one good way. Putting it beyond market structure. Understanding if your stop loss is too tight. Sometimes a stop loss can be too tight. Sometimes, depending on the strategy you're trading, you need to give price room to breathe. On a couple of my strategies, where I place my stop loss is to allow my trade to breathe. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stop. That's going to prevent your trades from getting stopped out. But what it's going to do is it's going to give you the understanding that one second, y'all. London's closing in 5 minutes. It's going to give you the understanding that my trade does better when I have my parameters like this. My trades do better when I have my parameters like that. When I have my parameters in a particular way, like I said, my stop loss is getting hit a lot, or my trades are not going all the way to my take profit, like just a bunch of things you're going to see. That's why it's so invaluable that you do that you back test, that you have those 3 years of historical data, and then you demo trade that strategy. I stress this so much because it's so important. Everything comes back to that. I'm just signing in on my other computer because I wasn't paying attention and my computer died. It died on me. All right, cool. Let's get everything over here. So, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Market opened. Market's been pretty bullish though since it opened. It definitely has been trending bullish since 6:30. All good. I won't be taking anything today, so I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm just gonna close my accounts out, leave my charts up, and yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with sitting out. Nothing for me today, unfortunately. So going back to having obvious stops. Let's get back to that. Always remember, if the market is targeting liquidity, make sure that you put your stops in the proper places, but also too, make sure you have a strategy. Understand the strategy, have a strategy. Don't just take a trade and then put a stop in a particular area that you think is a good area. That's not how that works. That's not a process. That's gambling. Like everything should be detailed. You should know where your stop losses are going. You should know where your take profits are going and why they are in those areas. That's why you need a strategy. Always remember, trade with a strategy. That is the lesson on our tip of the day. And just remember it, always think like the market. You have to. So I practiced one and done, even with scalping. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, Serena. That's dope. Well, if anyone made money today, I'm glad y'all made bread today. If anyone made money today, that's dope that you made some bread. Hopefully you're not going back into the market and you're protecting your capital. If you didn't get in a trade today, then you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to hit you with this. Shut it down, shut it all down. No, shut it down, shut it all down button. That's what we want. That's what we want to do. We want to shut it down, shut it all down, straight up. So that's what I did today. I shut it down. Nothing there for me. I don't sit on the charts all day. If I don't get my trade within my window, I'm pretty much done for the day. Will my charts be up? Yes, my charts always stay up. I am logged out of my accounts and I'm done for the day. Just that simple. And guess what I do? I go on with my life and go on and do other things and pretty much, be good from there. Sorry, I didn't mean to call. Trade, it just went. Oh, no. Serena, I got you. You're good. I got you. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about that. You're good. You're good. Yeah, shut it down. J. Roy, what'd you do today? We gotta ask him. Everybody, we gotta ask him. J. Roy, what'd you do today? What you take? We gotta know. What you do today, my brother? Gotta hold my brother accountable, man. We gotta get my brother. I mean, he's gotten payouts before, but I'm saying we gotta get him to more payouts. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta get my brother to his payouts. Consistent payouts. What you do today, J. Royal? What you take? We want to know. We're not ending the stream until you tell us what you took. Okay, you took the DS, got stopped out, got you. Hey, that's cool. That's good. Then you're done for the day, right? That means you logged off. You're one and done. You logged off. You're not looking for another trade. You're done for the day. You are done for the day. That's what you're saying, right? Probably cracking up. I need a confirmation, Mr. J. Royal. I need a confirmation, brother. You're done for the day, right? he has to say yeah. He has to say yes. I'm done for the day. He said he took scalps DS, got stopped out. No big deal. Done for the day. Okay, cool. Got you. Yes. But yeah, so yeah, unfortunately today is a very short day. Short day meaning none set up, none there. So no sense to risk anything. And I mean, y'all have any questions for me? Something anybody want to talk about? I mean, we got time. We got time. We can run it about some things. If anybody got something they want to talk about, something that they're confused about, we can spend that time now going over that. And I'm going to throw this out there again. Today's Tuesday. If you are going to get in on the back testing session, then I would definitely say please make sure by Friday you have your back testing. You have your FX replay accounts. And what I'm going to do is, like, once everyone has them, and I get everyone who's responsible enough to go get it and shoot me the DM on Friday, we're going to talk about this more. I'm just planting a seed right now. You don't have to remember this. For everyone that follows the rules of everything that we state and all that, then I'm going to lock it in on those amount of people, whoever it is. And then once I lock it in, that's it. No one else is going to be able to get in. I'm going to have a Zoom link, and I'm only going to share it with the ones who locked in, followed all the rules, got FX replay by the day we say, which is Friday. And then on Friday, you should be DMing me, letting me know, hey, I'm going to be joining. If you don't do all of that stuff, then I'm not going to send the link out to you, only because I want people that's going to be that are taking their trading game serious. It's free, so it's not like I'm charging or anything like that for it. The point I'm making is that I just want everyone to like be on top of it. Like, this is how we gotta rock. Like, if you're serious about something, then you follow all the rules and follow all the steps and be in there, and now you're good. Straight up. I have 7 profitable days and 29% consistent with 59 profits. What's required for a payout? Is it cool if I have the free? It don't matter. You can have whichever one you want. The free one may not allow you to. I know I better be receiving a link. Of course. You have FX replay, so don't. Of course. You see, so funny. She said, "I'm not receiving a link." Okay, so Kyle's Crim. Hopefully, I said that right. Excuse me. 7 profitable days and 29% consistency with 59 profit. What's required for a payout? If you're speaking on the Edge Funder, what size account do you have? Kyle's Crim. Let me know what size account you have. Hey, one more question. How much do you need to open a Tradeovate? I'm thinking of trying that as a broker. You can fund the account with like $100, but you would only, this is for Kiara, you would only be able to trade 1 micro. So there's not financial advice, but we're trading micros just to be safe. You could put like $500 in there. That's good. That allow you to trade up to 5 micros. Not that you're going to trade 5, but with $500, it gives you some room, right? You're trading 1 or 2 micros. That account can take some, some non-profitable trades and still you can still win with it, right? You want to make sure you're putting something substantial in there. You don't want to put $200 in there. You know what I mean? I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I'm saying that doesn't give you enough room. Even if you're trading 1 micro, you want to put something substantial in there that allow you to what? Because trades are going to go against you. We're not going to win every trade, so you have to keep that in mind. So I would say $300 to $500. $500 would be ideal for an account that you're going to trade micros. And just trade 1 micro. It's a live account. It's your real money. Just trade that, and you should be good. Let's see here. Oh, Keys World. I mean, you can have the free one, but I don't think the free one is going to allow you to do some stuff. You're going to be disadvantaged on some of the. You're going to be disadvantaged on some of the. Excuse me, not disadvantaged. You're going to be limited on some of the different. How would I say, the different like things that we'll be able to do on there, because I know with the free account it doesn't allow you to do everything. But hey, if it works, it works. If it works, it works. 100K. Okay. So profit target is 6,000. That's right. But you have to, but your profit target is 6,000, but you can only make 30% of that 20% of that 6,000 is what you can only make in one trading day. So if you have been following that rule and not going over your consistency, because it's 20%, your consistency rule is 20% of that. So, right. Let's see here. That broker would only be for A1 trades. I still use TF mostly in regular. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Kiara. Yeah, that's cool. I see how you're using it. Yeah. You know what? Your live account, you make it kind of a little different, right? You trade that one a little different. And there you go. Like you said, I'm only going to use that for like A+ trades. Absolutely. Take your 1 or 2 micros, let it cook, get your little piece, and then shut it down. Absolutely. That's definitely a cool way to do it. Be watching off the TV, bro. Still be sending them free likes. Just ain't commented before. Make sure I get that link too, bro. Chris 718. I see it. Absolutely, you got it. No problem. No problem. So this is what we'll do on. I'm going to be saying this every day. So just to put it out there, on Saturday, we should all have our FX replay accounts by Saturday. And everyone that has one, got FX replay yesterday. Is there a link to join? No link at the moment. I'll have a Zoom link. So this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to be saying this every day. So by Friday, everyone should be DMing me after our live stream on Friday. Everyone should be DMing me and letting me know, hey, I got FX replay and I want to be part of the back testing session. Real simple. Real simple. That's all we got. That's all we're going to do. We're going to do that first. That's the first step. And then there'll be 2 more steps after that, and then we rocking. So we good. Thanks, I went over once. Yep. So if you went over once, Kyle Scrim, what'll happen is, if you notice, your profit target is probably a lot higher than 6,000. So just remember, it's 20% of 6,000 is what you can make daily in that account. You can't make any more than that. If you make any more than 20% of 6,000, then you're going to go over your consistency rule, right? So that's $1,200, right? So that is all you can make in one trading day to stay within consistency. No, you could DM me in Discord. You can DM me in Discord on Friday. We'll just everyone will just DM me in Discord on Friday. Everyone that say that they'll be letting me know, hey, I got my FX replay account and I want to be part of the back testing session. That's it. Hope the likes match the views, because the tip of the day is fire. Awesome. Yeah, we did. Likes did match the views today. We got the most likes today than we've ever gotten on the stream, which is pretty dope. And I think we had the highest amount too today too. That's pretty dope. That means we're making headway, right? We're doing the right things. We're becoming prepared. We're showing up ready. The live stream is helping us. It's honing in our trading psychology, and we're getting there. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Other than that, if y'all don't have any questions for me, I guess we'll pretty much, shut it down and come back tomorrow, see what we get tomorrow. I didn't take any trades today. That's what I'll be journaling, just that I didn't take any trades. And why I didn't take any, because one of my strategies wasn't validated. The other one just didn't show up. It just didn't set up. So it is what it is. But other than that, great day today. It was kind of quiet, kind of simple, kind of easy day today. If you made money today, fantastic. Please, please log out of your charts. Log out of your accounts, leave your charts up, and do not give any of those profits back to the market. Other than that, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for tapping in. All the new trade geniuses, welcome. You're in the right place. You definitely are where you need to be. Just stay locked in with us. We're going to level up our game, and we're going to get where we need to be, and that's becoming consistent, profitable traders. With that said, shout out to our co-founders, the Edge Fund co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God, my brothers. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Let me see. I heard someone in the likes. Okay, bet. Makes sense. So I would have to pay the subscription to continue to work on that profit once. Absolutely, that's correct. Kyle Scrum, that's correct. Yeah. As I say, shout out to our co-founders, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, like I said, we wouldn't be here. Other than that, you have a blessed remainder of y'all Tuesday. And just keep in mind, man, if anybody that is new and they're still trying to understand, what's going on, just go back to some of my beginning of my episodes and just catch up. Just go to those episodes and catch up. A lot of gems I dropped in there, a lot of things that'll help get you caught up to where we are now. Of course, if you have questions, don't be afraid to chime in. I want you to engage. I want you to, if you have questions, if you have concerns, anything like that, let's talk about it. That's what we're here for. We're here for, to talk about different things and, you know what I'm saying? Be, be great at what we do, right? So with that said, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And we'll catch up first thing tomorrow, Wednesday. Yay.